When Sarah moved into the old boarding house, the landlord gave her only one warning. Never open the door at the end of the hallway, even if it knocks back. She laughed it off, thinking it was just part of the charm of the ancient building. The house itself was a character, with walls shedding paint like old skin and the air thick with the smell of dust and forgotten secrets. But her amusement didn't last long. Almost immediately, Sarah felt a presence. Every time she walked down that long, dim hallway, her skin would prickle as she passed the forbidden door. It felt like it was watching her, holding its breath. Sometimes, late at night, when the house was groaning under the wind, she could have sworn she heard it breathing a slow, raspy inhale and exhale from behind the wood. She tried to ignore it, telling herself it was just her imagination running wild in a creepy old house. One night, a soft tap against her bedroom wall jolted her awake. She froze, her heart hammering against her ribs. The sound was methodical, rhythmic, and it was coming from the direction of the hallway. Her breath hitched in her throat, and then it came. 3 distinct knocks from behind the forbidden door. They weren't frantic or rushed. They were slow, deliberate, each one echoing with a chilling purpose. A voice, a dry whisper that seemed to slither through the cracks in the walls, called her name. Sarah. Her blood turned to ice. How? How did it know her name? She hadn't told anyone in the house, not even the landlord. Panic set in. She fumbled for her phone on the nightstand, her hands shaking so badly she almost dropped it. She swiped to the camera app and hit record, needing some kind of proof, some kind of light in the oppressive darkness. She crept out of her room, her bare feet silent on the cold floorboards. The hallway seemed longer than usual, stretching into an inky blackness. The single light bulb overhead flickered erratically, casting, dancing, monstrous shadows on the walls. As she approached the door, the knocking stopped. An unnerving silence fell over the house, so absolute it felt like the world was holding its breath. Her heart pounded in her ears as she raised her phone, using the screen to see what was ahead. And that's when she saw it. Reflected on the dark screen of her phone was the faint outline of a figure standing directly behind her. A tall, gaunt shape just over her shoulder. She whipped around, a scream catching in her throat, but there was nothing there. Just the empty, flickering hallway. Then, with a long, drawn-out creak that sent shivers down her spine, the forbidden door swung open on its own. It revealed nothing but a pitch-black, empty room. Taking a shaky breath, she stepped forward, shining her phone's light into the void. There was no furniture, no windows, just for bare walls. But as the light traveled across them, she realized they weren't bare at all. The peeling wallpaper was covered, every single inch, with crudely drawn human eyes. Dozens, maybe hundreds of them, all different sizes. And as her light passed over them, they blinked. One by one, then all at once, they blinked and stared right at her. A sibilant whisper filled the air, coming from all around her, seeming to emanate from the walls themselves. You looked back. Now we can see you too! Her phone slipped from her grasp, clattering to the floor, but still recording. The video captured her final, piercing scream as the darkness consumed her. The next morning, police found the phone lying just outside the hallway door. The last recording was mostly chaos, but the final moments were clear. The footage showed the door to the empty room closing slowly by itself. And in the very last frame, caught for a split second, was Sarah's reflection in the hallway window. But she wasn't in the hall anymore. She was staring back from inside the room. Thanks so much for watching this chilling tale. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more spooky content. Let me know in the comments what you think happened to Sarah. Stay safe, and see you in the next one.